Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good. We have a discussion here in the Discord right now. Mola thinks that a game timer should be real time and not simulation time. I'm trying to explain to him that real time is useless as a game timer. The thing that matters is the simulation time. Because the simulation time gives us a real representation of the time advancement of the actual simulation of the game, right? So the game time ignores slowdowns, ignores disconnect screens, stalls, right? So like if the game runs slow, real time advances relatively faster towards the game simulation, right? But the game time, if it is based on the simulation time, then it's a better representation of how much time the simulation has advanced, right? If you would pause the game time would pause as well, but real time would advance. And so I think, like, if you just want to know like how long you're playing, you just use a stopwatch, right? You start a stopwatch when you start playing. You stop the stopwatch when you're done playing. Done, real time. But to actually see the actual simulation time is a much more valuable information that you can't get from using a stopwatch, right? So I disagree with using real time as like a timer. It should always be the simulation time. Yeah. Yeah. Good. So I would like to. Oh, what is this here? Why did we add this here? There already is a CPP macros here. Okay. Looks like we can remove that. Always.h. I don't know why there's a space in between that. Oh boy. Fall through intentionally. So aggressive. So aggressive. Okay, I'm surprised about this one here. State 1. That does actually, this fall through doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Why did I put that there? Oof. I'm not sure. Read to end of quote. Read to end of quote. Actually, it does make sense, yeah. So it breaks out here if it has reached this. Right. Otherwise, it changes the state here and falls through, and then it checks that. Maybe it makes sense. Yeah. And maybe it makes sense. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I wanted to run once against the golden replay. This one. Real time spent playing is what I'm talking about. I understand why it's happening. Gentoo shows a real clock on the left side and game timer on the right side. There, I can look at clock to good. So what we will need is a whole bunch of new oof, and it falls through. Okay, looks good. Okay. Should we maybe create a new folder here? Good. So simulation is still running. Good. Succeeded. Okay. Good. I think I will do a new folder, static analysis. Fix fall through. Annotation. Okay, so basically we now need to create a lot of branches. Maybe we can directly cherry pick this. Okay. Then we create but if we create a new branch, static analysis 2. W3 tank draw. And we just say tank draw. Okay. Oh, this would take a while. Cherry pick. Next. Create branch. Main. 3. Oh shit, no, we can't scroll. Ugh. We need to scroll down first. And then we need to create the branch. Select that. 3. Bridge scaffolds. behavior. Actually, I think this is actually not quite right. Cherry pick this commit. Oh boy. Let me rebase that. For WW3D Asset Manager. No, this will take forever. Is there some way to automate this? Git move commits automatically create new branches for commits. Let me ask ChatGPT. I have a Git branch with a lot of commits. Is there a way to with Git bash to split to create one branch for each commit? Create one branch for each commit. Create one branch for each commit. For each individual commits. So that I do not have to create this by hand and cherry pick so that I do not have to create branches by hand and cherry pick the changes. Cherry pick one commit after another. Commit after another. Yes, you can use git bash script to automate commit, yeah. Jesus Christ, what is this? One liner, run from the root of your repo. Git ref list reverse feature branch. What is this doing? v1 minus n rz minus w3 while read num commit do git branch. Jesus Christ. What is this? And how do I tell all commits from oldest to newest? How does this command know the number of commits in this branch though? Is the key to understanding how it knows how many commits are in the branch. All commits reachable from that branch includes every commit in the history of feature branch. From oldest. And so this list will not contain commits of the branch of the main branch that the feature branch is based on. By default, no, it will include the commits from the base branch. All commits reachable. Okay, not main. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm a bit skeptical about this. I would like these. I would like the new branches to be created with the prefix static analysis. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so if I take this now, Notepad. Okay, so this one line, yeah. Okay, I'm a bit skeptical about this. He said don't select the branch. Make sure you're on a clean working directory and not on the branch you're iterating over. Okay, then where should we go? I'll just stay here. Okay. Now let's just open a git bash and let's see what happens. I mean, what can go wrong, huh? Okay, so oh boy. So the branch name is oh boy, this looks scary, doesn't it? TMP. No. TMP fix MSVC static analysis warnings 2. I think I would like to create a copy of this branch. Just to be on the safe side. No. Okay. Good. So, where's it here? So not main, whatever this does, while read num commit, do git branch, num commit done. Okay, it reads plausible. Will it work? I have no idea. We probably need to remove this git here. I have no idea what this just did. It did nothing. It did nothing. Okay. Maybe we need to remove this git here. No. What does it do? It does nothing. Ah, a name branch already exists. Okay. Fatal. Okay, so we need to refresh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this actually works. Okay, that's actually very useful. How about we save that thing? Git diff create branches from commits. Folder. Okay, good. So we have a lot of branches, and they all have one commit. Okay, fantastic. So that works. We have a lot of nice colors here as well. Okay. Well, now we need to. I think we can then delete these guys here, right? delete. Okay, good. And then I think we start pushing from the beginning and do one by one, create the pull request and so on, right? That needs to be probably a manual step. Okay, looks like Mauler agreed with Helmut. He didn't agree with me, but he agreed with Helmut. Same result, so good enough, I guess. Yeah. Pull request creation begins now. Good. Then let's prepare the pull request page. Let's clean up a little bit here. Okay. Good. So this one, annotate, annotate, random value. We can probably do, we can remove all these prefixes here, right? Yeah. Then we search for these guys. This change fixes a few fixes unannotated fall throughs in game engine. annotates fall throughs in game engine to suppress warnings. And make the intent clear. Refactor minor. Okay. Next. Maybe we should clean up a little bit here. Way too many things open here, which doesn't help the overview. Let's close a little bit here. Okay, next. Okay, so this one. This one is inconsequential, right? Yeah. Hold on. Is this branch including this one or not? I'm a bit confused. Oh. It didn't create that correctly. Let me open ChatGPT once more. The branch, the commits were not created as intended. I would like the commits to be individually cherry picked and put on top of main branch on top of main branch instead of on top in which sharing and put on top of main branch. I would like the commits to be individually cherry picked and put on top of main branch, top of the state of main branch. Big difference. Cherry pick each one onto the main branch as a new commit. One branch per cherry pick. Yes. Oof. Okay. Git bash. How do I run this? How do I run this script from git bash command line? Copy and paste the entire script directly into the git bash terminal. That works. Okay. Okay, split commits into branches. .sh. Okay, so the feature branch is called this one. This one. Yeah, I think we need to delete branches. Let's just create them into a new folder. Where are we? Yeah. static analysis 2, not main. Branch name main commit, then this blah blah. Okay. Okay, let's try that. My gosh, what's going on with this music here? Okay, so paste. It does something. Okay. So I created a new folder, and this one is now I guess that's correct. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's delete this one here. Number 1. Okay. So this change only contains that change. Yeah. We'll see. Let's push it. I'm glad I pushed them into folders. Makes it easier to manage. Yeah. Okay. That looks correct. Okay. Okay, so this change, let me see. Offset you. Offset you. So, okay, so tank draw. Tank draw. There we go. Let's change. prevents using unshared memory. Fix minor. Or is it more like a refactor? A minor fix. It's probably is no runtime issue. It's no actual runtime issue. Okay. Good. So next. One, two, three, four, five. Bridge scaffold behavior. What was the warning here? Okay, and start. Oops. Still rise. Still. What was it before? Ah, if it is still. So this is definitely a refactor. Notice rise. Build across should probably be here. We should enable general so that we can make fixes there as well. Okay, so we take this. It's a bit unholy here to test against 4 guys. It is a bit unholy. One, two, three, four. You could also say there must be larger equal rise, smaller equal sink. That would also work. I am not so much a fan of this change here. It's technically correct. Case. We could also add a case for default. And then default return. Yeah, alternatively, you could say default debug crash return. You can put it here at the bottom. Unhandled. Reached unexpected case. print case. We could do that instead of doing this change. Maybe that's a better change. Maybe that's a better change, yeah. Okay. This change prevents using understands. This is mainly practic. This code is not possible to reach. This code it mostly keeps the compiler happy, and it's not expected to hit on runtime ever. Yeah, I think this is refactor minor. Okay, next. Unhandled case. Print. text regular, cube map volume. Oh, this will take a while. This change prevents dereferencing analytics. It likely is no actual problem on runtime, in the runtime. Asset MGR. Yeah. There we go. Labels, fix, minor. Good. Okay, next. What is this? Load screen. This change prevents reading some invalid data. Exceptional code path. This likely is no issue in the runtime. Fix minor. Okay, next. Prevent unlikely buffer overrun while writing new PTS. This one can actually be changed to debug crash without a condition. We should probably revert this commit. This change prevents an unlikely buffer overrun while writing to PS and makes the compiler happy. Polygon trigger. Fix minor. Oof. What's the time? 1:17. Feels like 3 hours. Yeah. Good. By the way, we can probably clean the stash here. Drop this. And drop this as well. And this as well. Good. Next, remove unnecessary null pointer tests. I think we have multiples of these changes. Maybe we can bundle them all together. So we have one here. Here's another. Here's another. Yeah. it's probably better to make them single. It's easier to review. So basically here, if WAD, why did I think they were unnecessary? Yeah, it's a good question. Why? Because because delete instance. No. Delete. Yeah, I'm not sure. Clear world animations. It's because in the world animations we never add a null element, right? Let me see that. Push front. Yeah, so if it was null, then this would not be pushed. Yeah. This change removes unnecessary null pointer tests in in-game UI and makes the compiler happy. Unnecessary because because that list will not accept adding null elements. Okay, and so what was the error? The error was in-game UI. In-game UI. 5,000. Oof. In-game UI. Here, right. Right, so it had a null check here, but not here. That doesn't make sense, yeah. So this is refactor minor. Okay. Okay, let's do a few more. And then I probably need a break, because this is brain damage. This is real brain damage task. Okay, this one adds null tests. Okay. Yeah. Let me check that real quick. If that. So I do wonder, so if victim, hold on. If victim object was not checked here, that would mean this could crash if we would pass a source object. If we wouldn't pass a victim object. Let me see who's calling this. It's just this one place. Okay. Estimate weapon damage. Okay, there is such a case here. Here. Hmm. Hmm. This looks like it's beyond the theoretical issue. It looks like it could happen. I don't know in what scenario it would happen, but there's certainly conditions, color conditions that could cause this here. If this is null, the second argument is null, then could be trouble. Hmm. 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 I'm surprised that this is actually not crashing then. Maybe it is crashing, we just haven't run into it yet. Hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised that this is not hitting when we play. I would expect that this is crashing frequently, just because, yeah, not passing a victim object would very likely cause it to crash because, yeah, because it would crash right here. So I wonder how this works then. Hmm. No, it's surprising. Estimate weapon damage. There are a whole bunch of callers. Target. Object. Ah, there are no callers for position. So this one is calling with. Okay, so there are no users who actually call it. It could be, yeah. Must be. Yeah. This change fixes the thing and makes the compiler happy. This would be 100% crash if this function was called with the pos with a position argument, but it appears this is only ever called with the object argument, so it does not crash in the current game. Okay, so this refers to weapon. Victim object. Labels, fix, minor. Oh boy, what's the time? 1:36. I need some water here. Okay. Yeah, this review creation will keep me busy for a while. Good. Next. Fix using uninitialized memory. EMP update. EMP updates. Okay, I'm surprised that in general it says only this one. Right. Okay, so iterate it. Hold iter radius. Right. Leaflet drop behavior radius. Hold iter. I'm a bit curious about this here. That looks weird. Actually, no, it does not. That looks fine. I somehow thought that this is the condition in the for loop, but it's not. Okay, this is a condition expression. Okay, now it looks perfectly fine. I think that's also only a theoretical issue that depends on this radius thingy. Ugh. EMP update module. Ah, it's not found. There we go. So where's the radius? There, effect radius. Oh, this one doesn't have a radius specified. More up. Okay, what's the default radius then? So this one has a radius. Okay, so some of these don't have a radius. Let me make this a bit larger so you can see it better. So this one doesn't have a radius, but this one does, right? And I assume that this radius refers to the effect radius, right? Yeah, effect radius. Let's see what is the default value of that thing. Maybe it's larger than 1, larger than 0. Ah, it's 200. Okay. Okay, I understand. Core victim. EMP updates. This change fixes using initial memory and makes the compiler happy. This is only a theoretical issue. In the ini files, the default effect radius is larger than 0, and the ones specified in ini files are larger than 0 too, as well. Fix minor. It could be a mod issue, right? If someone set it to theoretical or mod issue. So if a mod would set this effect radius to 0, then it would crash the game, essentially. Maybe. Good. This one. Okay. Oof. This will keep me busy for a while. Okay, we reached number 10. Okay, what is that? So that is AI Pathfind. Pathfind. Oof. These guys, right? AI player. AI stats. Oof. Now the question is which ones exactly? There are multiples. So this one refers to MAT, okay. Okay, let's go slowly here. So, okay, so AI states is this one. There we go. Okay, and then we have AI player. Team is this one. Okay, fair enough. And then we have AI Pathfind objects. Objects. Pathfind probably refers to this one here, right? From line 5,600 to 10,200. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Probably this block here. This change removes a unnecessary null pointer test and makes the compiler happy. Unnecessary because because I saw no condition under which nulls null would be passed to these pointers. They should always contain valid pointers. Otherwise, this would have crashed. Would have crashed anyway. Labels, refactor, minor. Oof, somehow it doesn't build here. Looks like we need to babysit. The runs. Oof. Good. Next. The AI. Any AI. Okay. This change prevents dereferencing. Oops. And makes the compiler happy. This is most likely just we can mark this as a refactor minor. I don't think that the AI will ever be null. That probably would crash elsewhere at that point. AI.cpp. AI.cpp. Okay, this one. Let's take a look at this one. Boof. str copy boof. Get next token or null. What if the token just has one character then? Get next token or null. Token. I wonder. Let's put a breakpoint in here and start the game. That's generals though. Okay, let's take a look here while it compiles. OCL, create location. What is this? Doesn't actually exist. Moving object has a directional special power. Instead of adding core E, include in so many places just for debug, it would be better to just move debug.h to utilities since it's an independent header. Yeah. Well, we only added to one Yeah. We only added to a few places. Well, it's only particle editor and www download, right? So it's not that much. Particle editor and download. Yeah, it's not so much. Yeah, I'm not so worried. It is only added to www download and particle editor. It is not that much. Only yes, it is not ideal. But also not the end of the world. We did not there's no precedent to moving game codes things to our utility to our dependencies / utility. I would not like to do that at this time until we have a clearer picture. What to do with it? Well. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to think about it again a bit more. Okay, so we have built this. Let's install it. Run it. And let's see what happens. Okay, so we have boof, yeah, and nothing. Let me de-optimize this thing. Okay, so let's put a breakpoint here. Token Korea. Okay, so let's put a breakpoint here. Token. Okay, so what if the token really is smaller? Done, true. And maybe put a breakpoint here. Okay, there was somehow less parsing than I expected. Okay. We already created that. This change fixes using undefined ref in that and makes the compiler happy. It appears to be a theoretical issue only. Fix minor. Any CPP. Any CPP. Good. I think I will take a break here. The game no longer compiles in VS 2019. Okay. Good. Then I will take a break here. Wish you a great day or night. Until next time, goodbye.